The God who comes at Christmas and the God who comes every day is the God of joy. Yes, yes, and yes. Even the ancients sang it, and you know that hymn. Come thou long expected Jesus, Israel's strength and consolation, hope of all the earth thou art, dear desire of every nation. What's coming? Joy of every longing heart. God is the God of joy that everyone longs for. And why do we keep, I think Hafiz said, why do we keep coloring in our coloring books an image of God that makes us so sad? Thank God that God is a God of joy and wants us to live in more joy and be in joy. And we can have joy because we're in God and God is in us. Oh, I know we like to suffer. I know it. But we like to suffer for Jesus as Christians, but I think Jesus is saying suffering's overrated. Been there, done that, completed, finished. Live in joy. And you know what he says in John 15:11. I've told you these things, lived this life, incarnated into this world, and shared with you so that my joy may be in you and your joy complete. So this God of joy is not only the creator of heaven and earth, he's also the one who created joy and delight. So that's that deep longing that we have to know it, to experience it. So God created joy to be enjoyed, and we're free to live in joy. I read something by Lewis Carroll that struck me this past week. He said, I don't believe God means us to divide life into half lives, to wear a grave face on Sunday, and to think it out of place to even so much as mention him on a weekday. Do you think he cares to see only kneeling figures and to hear only tones of prayer? And that he does not also love to see the lambs leaping in the sunlight and to hear the many voices of the children as they roll in the grass? Surely their innocent laughter is as sweet in his ears as the grandest anthem ever rolled up from the dim religious light of some solemn cathedral. He got it right. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Somehow we find strength in, with, and through God's joy. I think that's why he asks us to become like little children. Our natural state is joy. And the joy of living, it's not just joy from God, in God, through God. God created joy. It's not just in that, but it's the joy of living as well. And the joy of living is enough. It was Dickinson who said, find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is enough. That it will never come again is what makes it sweet. And it was Hafiz who says, I've done the shopping, now bake the cake. You carry all the ingredients to turn your existence into joy. Mix them. Mix them. And Wendell Berry who said, be joyful, though you have considered all the facts. So joy is there. Living in it is a choice. We can live this life as a dance or a dirge. You ever seen Snoopy dance? You watch the Peanuts cartoon where Charlie Brown and Snoopy lift their heads to the sky and with smiles on their faces, dance. It's our choice. God, help me to be like Snoopy. I'm so often like Charlie Brown. But Advent joy, appearing, dawning, coming. And we don't have to wait for it because it's right here in this moment. In God, in life, but for my thinking that takes me out of the experience of it. So choose again, Billy, and may you choose again as well. Joy. is the infallible sign of the presence of God. Maybe that's our greatest witness and secret to living joyfully. Choosing it, being in it, experiencing it. Enough said. Take what's helpful, leave the rest. Until next time, may you live in joy. May you live all the days of your life.